It's the summer of 1993, and the frozen ground gives back a woman. She has lain inside the ice for 2,500 years. Her skin is still here, and so are the tattoos upon it. She never decayed because the deep chill would not allow it. This is a high, treeless tableland near three national borders. It lies where Russia, China, Kazakhstan, and Mongolia all converge. The herders who graze here call this the Ukok Plateau. To them, it is the second layer of heaven itself. It is a threshold the living are meant to leave undisturbed. In June that year, a team of archaeologists arrives to dig. They begin to open a low heap of stone and packed earth. The Russian scientist Natalia Polosmak directs every careful move. Below the slabs, they reach an old chamber of larch logs. And that timber chamber is filled completely with hard ice. Meltwater had seeped down long ago and frozen there for good. The ice had locked everything within it as if behind glass. So the team pours warm water, drop by drop, to free her. It takes long, patient days of slow and gentle thawing. Bit by bit, a human shape rises out of the slush. First a shoulder, then a bent arm, then a slender hand. The flesh has gone gray, yet the whole figure remains. She rests on her side, knees drawn up as if asleep. Her hands lie folded near her drawn-up knees. She was a young woman, no more than 25. She stood tall for the era and the wandering people she came from. And running across her gray skin are the tattoos. Upon her shoulder, a great curling stag leaps forward. Its antlers twist and end in the small beaks of birds. The creature seems to bound right along her upper arm. More animals wind their way down toward her thumb. A ram, a spotted leopard, a strange winged griffin. The pigment is soot, rubbed deep into living flesh. She carried this artwork through all her brief years. They are among the oldest tattoos of their kind on Earth. She belonged to the Pazyryk, riders of the open steppe. They were wanderers who lived and died on horseback. They left behind no writing, only their iced-over dead. Her garments came through the centuries beside her. She wears a long blouse of pale, wild silk. The silk had traveled to her from far across Asia. A heavy wool skirt falls in stripes of white and crimson. Her felt stockings climb high up both her legs. And rising from her head is a towering headdress. It stands almost 3 feet above where she lay. Its frame is shaped wood wrapped tightly in dark felt. Golden cats seem to climb its sides toward the heavens. This was no ordinary daughter of the wandering tribe. Beside her, the diggers uncover a small carved dish. Inside that dish are the scorched seeds of cannabis. They may have burned the plant to ease her crossing. Near one hand rests a bronze mirror with a wooden grip, and small vessels of food sit waiting for the dead. There is even mutton set out for her final journey. But this grave holds far more than the woman alone. Just beyond her chamber lie the bodies of 6 horses. 6 animals were slain to ride on with her in death. Each was struck a single blow from a heavy axe. Every blow had landed cleanly behind the skull. The horses still carry their decorated harness. Their saddles are worked with gold leaf and carved wood. One horse wears a mask shaped into branching antlers. They were her riches, sent on to serve her beyond death. Everything here was meant to follow her into the dark. The deep chill of the steppe kept it all whole. Permafrost is earth that never fully warms or thaws. Below a certain depth, the soil stays locked in winter. Her tomb was sunk well below that permanent line. So each winter wrapped her figure in clear ice. For 25 centuries, nothing on earth could reach her. No air, no rot, no passing year could lay a hand on her. The very same chill spared her skin and her ink. The scientists give her a name, the Ice Maiden. They also call her the Princess of Ukok. They raise her, at last, from the high plateau. A helicopter sits waiting on the bare, open ground. They fly her north to the city of Novosibirsk. In the laboratory, they begin to read her remains. They examine her through the patient eyes of machines. Inside, her organs had long ago been carefully removed. She had been embalmed to endure far beyond death. Her hollows were packed tight with herbs and wool. Her people meant her to last, and last she did. But the scans reveal how badly she had suffered. Deep within her chest, the machines find a tumor. She was dying of breast cancer when her life ended. The illness had been spreading through her for years. Near the very end, she also fell from a great height. Her skeleton bears the marks of a heavy, hard fall. Some believe she rode on while burning with fever. The cannabis may have dulled her unending pain. She endured a long ordeal before her death arrived. And when she died, her people honored her richly. They raised her chamber and they slew her horses. They sent her on into the second layer of heaven. Then they shut her away beneath the silent stones. And there she stayed until the meltwater gave way. But lifting her had woken an old and bitter anger. The native Altai people had never once been asked. To them, she is a sacred ancestor and a guardian. They believe she keeps watch over their heavenly gateway, and they hold that she should never have been moved. Then, the very land beneath them began to answer. In 2003, a violent earthquake rocks the Altai region. The ground rips open right across the mountains. Whole villages crack apart and crumble in the shaking. The Altai people know with certainty who is to blame. They say the Ice Maiden is taking her revenge. Floods and tremors keep coming in the years that follow. Each new disaster sharpens the elders' grim conviction. They demand their sleeping ancestor be carried home. All further digging on the plateau is forbidden. It becomes a quiet sanctuary of rest for the dead. For years, she remains far off, kept in the city. She lies inside a chilled scientific vault, held at a hard chill so her skin survives. Then, at long last, she is brought back to the Altai. She rests now in a museum in the Republic. She lies within a special sarcophagus of glass. The case keeps the exact chill she has always known. Her tattoos still curl across her shoulders and arms. The great stag still leaps high upon her shoulder. Her face stays calm. Her whole figure stays unbroken. The Altai people now keep their watch over her. They believe she must stay motionless and chilled. They believe that waking her once more would curse them. And they believe the land itself remembers her still. Her 6 horses are gone now, scattered into study. Her gold and her silk now sit on museum shelves. Yet the woman herself is the true and only relic. She is older than the trade roads that crossed her land. She is older by far than any empire we recall. She rode the steppe before the city of Rome ever rose. She was inked before the first great stone temples stood. And she was dying long before they laid her down. Now science fully knows her pain and her wealth. And now her people guard her uneasy sleep. 2 worlds meet across one chilled, silent woman. One side sees a figure of data and discovery. The other side sees a sacred ancestor disturbed, and every tremor renews the same old dread. Each quake feels like a message sent from the ice. Curse or coincidence, the unease never fades. The plateau stays shut, watchful, and utterly still. No one digs there for the sleeping dead anymore. The Ice Maiden lies behind her chilled glass wall. Her skin holds ink older than all written history. Her chest holds a death that took years to arrive. She was lifted once from the second layer of heaven. Her people pray she is never lifted up again. And the ice that once held her waits on the plateau. Still chilled, still silent, still 2,500 years deep.